Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dave Schluter, and I would like to welcome you to this MLM Success Truth training today. We're going to be talking about Success Truth number 6. You must be willing to make a fool of yourself. And it sounds silly, I know, but it's true. You see, if you want to be wealthy, abundant, and truly successful in life, you've got to be willing to do whatever it might take to scale the mountain of success, even if that entails making a complete fool of yourself in the process. Look, in life, you've got to be willing to go for it. You got to be willing to take risks. If you don't, then while you sit waiting for the perfect opportunity to come your way, life is just going to pass you by. You see, the perfect time to take advantage of opportunity is when it presents itself. And the perfect opportunity is the next right opportunity that comes your way. Naturally, when an opportunity does come your way, you have to research it thoroughly and consider the downside. But once you have done so, if necessary, be willing to go against the popular opinion. Take a risk. Make a fool of yourself if needed. Remember, in life there are only 3 types of decisions you can make: the right decision, the wrong decision, or no decision at all. You have to capitalize on the next opportunity that makes sense and cash in on it while it's available. Now, this is true of life, and it makes perfect sense. Do this often, and even if you sometimes make the wrong decision, you're still going to prosper far more than those who spend their lives making no decision at all, or those who wait for the perfect opportunity to come along. You know, there's plenty of people out there who are looking, but they're not taking any action at all. They wait for opportunities that are perfectly safe, extremely high yielding, and guaranteed to produce. They want golden opportunities served upon a golden platter. Some of them are so skeptical that even when opportunities like this are presented to them and in this way, they still turn them down. You don't want to be counted among those who sit and wonder why life refuses to share its bounty, and who are cynical about every opportunity that comes their way. It's better to take action and get at least some kind of result. You know, it's sad to see, but every day there's millions upon millions of people like this that are forced from their homes every day by a disaster called work. Work that they hate. And driven by the emotion of fear and loss, they perform a series of mundane tasks that are unfulfilling and unrewarding to them in order to maintain the illusion of safety and security that they call a job. Which for far too many, job is just an acronym for just over broke. You see, the average American worker has only 3 months of living income as the sum total of their assets. You know, and they do as they've been taught, as they've been conditioned, and as they've been instructed to do. You know, let me translate this. It's called 3 months from bankruptcy. Just like everyone else they know, they tend to obey the orders and fulfill the expectations placed upon them by their peers, their family, their friends, society, their training, etc. They maintain the status quo. They fear taking risks outside the norm, which might make them look foolish, that might bring about risk or danger. Most are effectively trained and conditioned, and they're stuck. But every day, during their work or maybe on lunch break, you see other people out there walking their dogs in the park, they're playing with their children, they're out shopping, dining, genuinely enjoying life. They're having fun, and they seem unfettered, unchained. And you may be wondering, what's wrong with this picture? Don't these people have jobs? Why aren't they at work today? How come they don't have to do what I have to do? And you might be bitter about it, and understandably so. You see, many of them don't have to do what you do because many of them are financially independent. They're wealthy, abundant, and successful. When they work, it's because they choose to. And it feeds them emotionally because they love what they do. They have already climbed the mountain called success, achieved financial literacy, and are now reaping the rewards. They don't have to do what you have to do because they already took the risks necessary, made fools of themselves if necessary, persevered, and won. They took action and followed through. And like them, if you want to become wealthy, abundant, and successful in your MLM business or your life, you're going to have to be willing to do what they have done, to tread in their footsteps. The question is, are you ready? Are you willing to learn and go to the lengths necessary to be a success? Without a compelling reason why in your life, you may not be. You see, you're going to have to follow in successful leaders' footsteps if you want to enjoy the same rewards. When necessary, you're going to have to be willing to stand up for yourself and oppose the popular opinions of friends, family, peers, etc. Go ahead and thank them for their advice, their scorn, their ridicule, or their concern, and then reconsider within yourself what kind of qualifications they even have to base their opinions on. You'll find most of them having a firm leg to stand on. Remember, greater than 90% of the population is not financially free or secure, nor are they ever gonna be. So, are these messengers of ill fate truly the experts on the topics they lend counsel on? I mean, how much personal direct experience do they have with the things they propose to know so much about? How abundant, successful, wealthy, and fulfilled are they? Do you want what they have? Are they respectable success role models, or are they lacking what you desire in life? You see, when you add a little logical intelligence to the equation and not just think emotionally, the scorn, the disapproval, or the ridicule of others really doesn't have that much weight at all. I mean, wouldn't you better be served to be seeking success counsel elsewhere and putting stock in what successful people have to say about things? Wouldn't it be more intelligent and advantageous to place greater respect upon the opinions of successful achievers than many of our friends, our families, and our peers? Consider this. When most people tell you that something can't be done, aren't they really saying they just don't know how to do it? Or that they failed trying? Or they don't know anyone who does know how to do it? You see, if you succeed in doing what they're unable to do, then how are they going to react to your success? Would you receive a warm welcome? Would those who give you advice on these matters be excited, overjoyed, and seeking your counsel? Would they become your protégés, believing in your plan of success and action? Or would they remain cynical, skeptics, and the same Chicken Littles you may already know them to be? Now look, I'm not trying to be insultive here. I'm not trying to put anyone down. I'm just merely trying to make a point. Be careful who you are taking your advice from and how much stock you want to put in that advice. You see, it can be downright dangerous to your success plans to listen to the wrong people and to put stock in what they say, to have their opinions mean too much. Instead, surround yourself with wise counsel and appropriately educated support. You see, for some people, no amount of proof in the pudding is ever going to be enough for them. Their conditioning, their beliefs, and the need to make their opinions right overshadows everything else. You know, and other people may only resentfully concede to your point of view or your success. If these and other unsuccessful ambassadors of little hope suit your role model of success, then by all means feel free to adapt their skeptical behaviors, adopt their philosophies. Go ahead. But if you're looking for more, if you are seeking success and abundance in your MLM business and in your life, then don't be afraid to look foolish in the eyes of those who don't understand your worthy ambitions and goals. You're not going to win their support. Don't be afraid to boldly go where their little beliefs prevent them from going. Don't let them steal your dreams. Do not be afraid to take the leap of faith for your larger future and take calculated risks that are in your favor. However, don't be surprised when the roar goes up from the committee around you because you've blundered in their eyes and appear foolish before them. Just be sure the decisions you're making for yourself have been well considered first. You must search your heart and your inspiration, counseling well with those you trust. See, growth and clarity comes with the practice of sound habits based upon sound success principles. When you follow through with this course of action, it is you who has the last laugh. It is you who reaps success in the end. The truth is, we all make fools of ourselves now and then, no matter how right or wrong we may be. And we all cling to pure acceptance as a mechanism for feeling good. All of us have at least a few hundred blunders under our belts already. The successful person has many, many more than that. So go ahead and be imperfect. Go ahead. Make your mistakes. Become bold. Lessen your demands for the approval of others. Blunder on a massive scale if necessary. Then learn from it and grow. Look, not everyone is going to see your path the way you can see it. Not everyone can taste the same success that's going to be in store for you. Be real to yourself and to that vision. Don't let the opinions of others get in your way. Blunder on a massive scale. Be foolish if necessary. Listen, to taste more juicy MLM success tips like this, visit the MLM Success tips tab on my blog site. It's at DaveSchluterOnline.com. And if you want to truly learn about 3 deadly mistakes that keep most people trapped in a life of mediocrity and debt for a lifetime, how you can avoid these traps and skyrocket to success, come on over and check out the Business of the 21st Century seminar. It's at 21st.workwithdaveschluter.com. Definitely check out all my MLM training at my MLM training portal. Get plugged into building your MLM business the right way from the ground up, and then take that success to mastery. You can get access to all this at workwithdaveschluter.com. Listen, guys, I want to thank you for your time and for allowing me to serve you today. I look forward to getting to know each one of you better as you're moving your businesses and your lives towards greater success. Come check me out at the resources I've listed. Let's get you moving toward your greatest success ever. My name is Dave Schluter, and I am out.